What's up, YouTube? This is Rochelle Tannen. It's July 7th, 2022. It's 11:32 p.m. Want to do a quick video before I hit the sack for tomorrow. The three heifers you saw in the clip of the beginning of this video, that was up in NYC. I guess the new Northeast, we don't want to be kept out of the ratchetness either. We have a twerking senator in Rhode Island. Then we got these three heifers in New York. Now, the three heifers in New York, they look like hood trash, but the commonality is at least one of them tooted their nasty behinds up and started twerking like it's a badge of honor, like it's a calling card. As a black woman, wait, hold on. Over in my lifetime, I'm always getting called white. So, as a white black woman, I don't understand that. The whole toot your butt up and twerking like you've accomplished something. So maybe someone in my comment section can explain it to me. Now, the three people with vaginas you see, that whole ordeal was caused over sauce that cost $1.75. Now, what I don't understand about these fast food incidents, like this one, because this isn't the first time these people with vaginas start wilding out over ranch sauce or hot sauce or having to pay a quarter for an extra sauce. You have on Brazilian hair bundles that cost a couple $100s. I'm quite sure their nails were done. How is it that these heifers always have money for, we'll call it enhancement, but 90% of them don't look enhanced to me, but okay, fake eyelashes, you have all the money for that, but you go give hardworking people in restaurants a hard time over $1.75 sauce. Something's not adding up. Either y'all ain't bad bees and queens, your queens don't worry about $1.75 because queens are paid. Look at that queen over there that just celebrated her 70th year as queen over there in England. Look at that lady. Do you think she's sweating $1.75, my dogs? Why are we calling these women queens? I don't like when people call me queen because I know I know the people that say it to me. An older guy said it to me not too long ago. It's meant as a compliment, but I understand how perverted it's become, and I also understand most black women need to be pacified. They need to be called queens or told they're strong or bad bees and all this other stuff, and people are more than happy to oblige to keep black women right where they are in society, at the bottom. Actually, I take that back. We're getting so far gone. A lot of black women are at the bottom of people's shoe. A lot of people don't like seeing you coming. A lot of people find you crass and nasty. And this isn't just white people. This is all kind of people. I've had people from other races, including white, ask me things like, "Well, why do they have kids so young? Why are they so loud? Why do they curse out their babies?" I've had these questions asked. I'm Asian, white. I've had other discussions with other white black people like myself, and we don't understand this so-called culture. Now, earlier in my video, it was a twerking senator, and these are three hood rats. And it's getting to the point you can't tell the fucking difference. That, you know, as a follow-up to Tiara Mack, after I did that video, I actually started watching her response video, and she's talking so cocky. I didn't even watch the whole thing, but this is an Ivy League educated woman who went to Brown, who twerks like common street trash. Now, at least the three in the video, they may be very hood and ratchet. Maybe they truly don't know any better. Maybe that's what they grew up watching. But as a woman who went to Brown, why are you doing this, mimicking the same behaviors as hood rats? Or maybe they're imitating women who went to Brown. Yeah, it gets deep, don't it? It gets deep. Because I don't know who's imitating who at this point. Used to be a freaking time if a black woman coming out of an Ivy League school, she was distinguished. My favorite example, and of course she's an actress, but she's my favorite example, Angela Bassett. She went to Yale undergrad and I believe their graduate school, but she definitely graduated from the Yale School of Drama. Beautiful, classy, talented. We will never see Angela Bassett with her fine self. I don't care if she's pushing 70. Twerk. Because she's an Ivy League educated woman. But this heifer's twerking. I guess it kind of started with Michelle Obama, though, because she's an Ivy League educated black woman, and that fool said if she could be anybody else, it'd be Beyonce. And it will be downhill from there. Because if you are a black person that finished any of the Ivies, that's a huge feat, and it's not easy. And to compare yourself to any entertainer, it's very troubling. Very troubling. Just like these two videos. Who's imitating who? Is it the Ivy League black woman imitating the hood rats, or the hood rats imitating the Ivy League black woman? Because I don't know the difference. I do feel bad for that lady that's getting chairs thrown at her over a sauce. Then a lot of black women wonder why no one wants to deal with you. Not rational thinking black people, and this goes for the men too, but in this instance these were women. This is why no one takes you seriously, and you're being used and abused all over society at a point in history where black women should be getting their heads on straight as an arrow. If you can't afford to pay $1.75 at a restaurant for extra sauce, here's an idea. Why don't you try cooking at home, assholes? And also, I noticed when two of the three of them tried to get over the counter, they were too fat to jump over the counter. Now see, my whole thing is a lot of these women that are poor, you're not even supposed to be overweight because you came from poor, you're poor now, no matter how much money you got in your pocket. You're not supposed to be overweight, a lot of you. But women like that are on the smaller side and wearing all that tight stuff, thinking they look good. They're fat, but the time hasn't caught up with them yet. They're still on the younger side of life, and they were too fat to jump over the counter. That they were harassing this poor lady who's probably ready to end her night or her shift, because you know NYC's 24/7, and she gets attacked over $1.75 in sauce. Then you got men in the background videotaping this mess and hooting and hollering instead of intervening, at least calling the police. I'm not saying get involved physically, because people are crazy these days, but at least could have called the police or threatened to call the police instead of hooting and hollering at these three dirty looking broads and acting like this is something to be commended. Then the one, the black, starts twerking on the counter. It's disgusting behavior, and it's very nice to see. This isn't going to be a long video, but it's so very nice to see other black people on YouTube and across these forums starting to say the same thing, because for a long time I thought I was going crazy, because black people try to drive you crazy, like all that's going on doesn't exist and you're just white and you hate black people and all this other shit. No, right is right and wrong is wrong, and that shit was wrong. And to that lady who was waiting on these heathens, you should have knocked them over the head with something. That would have been swift justice. And it's going to get to the point where a lot of you black people, I keep saying to you, you're going to be named as domestic terrorists, and a lot of people are going to start taking arms against you Negroes. Other black people, white people, Asian people, because people are getting tired of you thinking you can come into their establishments, wreck them, and there's no recourse for you. Sooner than later, I promise, police will not be a lot of you Negroes' problems. You're going to have to worry about other citizens being your problem. That happened at Bel Fries up in NYC. Guys, I'm out of here. Short video. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later.